Oops, wrong one. I've been talking over for 30 minutes. Are you guys still here? Are you serious right now? Hey guys. Oh my god. Hey guys, are you still there? 'Cause I feel like I've been talking for over 30 minutes and nobody was talking on my chat. No one was talking in my chat. And then I thought that it was still streaming because my OBS was still streaming. Then I checked my Twitch. I checked my Twitch and I saw that I wasn't live. So I was streaming for the last 30 to 40 minutes talking to myself without anyone listening in. Is anybody here when I was talking? Did I disappear? Please confirm, because I felt like I was so stupid if I was just talking for the last 30 to 40 minutes. Almost an hour. Like, it stopped at the 39-minute mark. And I had a lot to talk about after that. Ugh. I feel so frustrated. And this is exactly why I need to buy a new setup, because I feel like the computer is not really taking any of this shit. I am back. I was talking. My OBS said I was still streaming. And when you said come back, I said I came back, but no one was talking to me. Yeah, I'm here. I'm so annoyed. I want to cry. I'm so emotional today. What the fuck? Like, I was sharing a lot of stuff for the last 30 minutes. Like, I said it stopped at the 40-minute mark. I guess I talk like at least 10 to 20 minutes of information, and then no one is talking. I felt so alone. And it said it still was streaming, and then I checked my account on Twitch on my phone, and then like it says I'm not live. Like, what the fuck was that? My own Twitch account trolled me. My OBS trolled me. I feel so annoyed at the fact that happened. And everybody thought I left. I hate this. Yeah, we good. Actually, we were good. We were good for so much, like 10 minutes at least. I am so annoyed. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. I felt like people were like waiting. I feel stupid. I just felt stupid because I was talking to myself all this time for the last 10 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes. I even forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something. Like, a lot of things. And then I just noticed no one was replying to me. I just felt so tired. I guess it's okay that it didn't get the last 10 minutes because I didn't really have anything to say. Let's just wait for other people to come back. It still said it. I had 7 viewers, and then like my Discord, my phone just. I don't understand. I also say I gotta take about some PC related stuff. Yeah, I was talking about like this is exactly why I needed to upgrade my setup, because things like this shit happens. I don't know if I should blame OBS or I should blame my laptop, but at the same time I feel like if it worked quicker or faster, better resolution, or better in encoding, I would definitely have no issue. I mean, little to no issue. And that's the most frustrating part of being someone like having a model, having games on. I haven't even tried playing co-op games with my model on. If I have to, I need to use like a PNG of this. Because it's gonna take a lot of my CPU usage. And that's annoying. I don't want to be laggy on my stream. That's why my computer setup is at least a stretch of $1,800. $1,800. Because it might need more than just like the exact amount, you know? You always need to be sure. So that's why I need a higher setup on NVIDIA, my graphics card, my GPU. Well, I'm just really mad. I'm mad at myself for not noticing quicker. I'm checking my mobile live dashboard time to time, just in case I get out of the stream again. Oh, and also we have 380 followers now. Oh my god, we're almost like 20 followers more. I will have 400 followers. I don't know what you guys see in my streams, but thank you so much. I should get another PC as well. I gave my niece my PC last time because she needs it when pandemic started for school. Yeah, I mean if you need to. And that's very nice of you to give your PC to your niece. That's very nice. Yeah, it was really bad for the last 2 years. But I'm glad that so far, even though like there's some cases that's still rising up, and like a forecast of having a really high number in the end of May, I feel like everything is sort of feels back to normal. It felt like the first time we knew about the pandemic, we were just being cautious in the Philippines. It feels like that again. But you know, it's still scary. As much as I like to go out, I'd rather stay at home. I mean, I like going out. I really like going out. I have lots of friends. Although, I like going out for reasons like leisure, but going to work... Like, going to work is a little bit of a hassle, especially that our setup isn't really permanent. Like, I have to bring my laptop every day. Or not really every day yet, just twice a week. Because we're starting to have a twice a week next week. And it's taking a toll on my wallet. Yeah, it's so much back to normal now. I've been going out now. Yeah. I do too. I have been going out to the mall with friends. And like, since it's summer here, they always ask me if you should go to the beach. And I'm like, okay, sure, but I'd rather stay at home. I've been more of a house type of person now. I mean, I've never been like this. I always feel like I want to see friends. The pre-pandemic days, I was always out on a weekend because that time I was still having a relationship with my ex. And of course, I still wanted to see my friends and hang out with them. And then ever since we have been isolated in our own homes, it feels like It feels like I've been turned into an introvert for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe ambivert because I'm both outgoing and I want to stay at home. I do appreciate me time too. Like I want to go out on my own in a cafe and just mind my own business. No one with me, just me and spending my own money for myself. But then I'm in debt, so I can't do that right now. I've been thinking of what to do. Because I'm pretty sure when I release the VOD, I have to cut some parts if I'm gonna do a karaoke stream after this. I might need to... cut some parts. All people are ambiverts, just different degrees of intro, extro. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's fine, that makes sense. It's just there's some people that I know, like an office mate of mine likes to go out to bars, to clubs. She's into raves, actually. She's really into raves. She's that kind of party goer. She's a bit younger than I am, so I guess that's because she has the energy. And since her work is a little extensive, she's in a video... She does videos, like video editing. She does the work there. She really likes to relax for long periods of time. Like, she just went on a vacation over, like, the last 2 weeks. After the Holy Week, she still wasn't there at the office. So, I wanted her vacation. Her vacation was really well worth it. I'm very introverted, spending time in crowds drains my energy. Yeah, I have that type sometimes. I like being with friends, but I don't like crowds. Like, everything and anything in that crowd, it's like you can absorb their energy. Like, you can absorb their annoyance and everything. So, like, I feel tired just from being with them. And of course, I hate noise. Noise overwhelms me. I have ADHD, so, like, some noises are so annoying. And I feel like after that, I dissociate and I feel like not myself. It's pretty similar to right now since I'm a bit tired from all the talking. But I want to still talk. Weird. Pretty ironic. I mean, if you guys want to send me in videos as well if you want to watch, but then again, my computer can take it. Going back to full circle that I need to have a new setup. So I'm still trying to find out how to get the money. It's always about the money. I don't think there's any other way. I'm just thinking of what to do in the long run. On how to get the parts that I need. Okay. I'm getting some extra by filling in at another workplace this summer. Oh yeah, I always been thinking of having like another job. I don't know if I can even mention this, but I have auditioned to a few. You guys, I think it's fine that I get to let you know about this information. I'm back. I ran out of battery from my laptop. Welcome back, Jericho. Yeah, I was about to say, recently I've done this audition. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get in. I've been into VTubers lately, and I feel like the way that I want to do, I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love my full-time job. Love hate relationship. And I have been really creative in terms of content creation, not just streaming, even on TikTok, even deciding on what content should I do. It fills that void of me when I work in my full-time job, because again, like I said, it's not them, it's just me thinking I already have everything here. Why do I feel like there's something missing? And that's my dilemma for my career at the moment, because similar when I had my relationship with my ex, I felt like there's something missing, and I think we just needed to break it off to think of what was that void that needs to be filled within ourselves. So I have that same dilemma already with my job. Love hate is the right thing to say about full-time jobs, yeah. And I really salute the people who have their job as like their passion, because that's what I really want right now. And I don't even sometimes think I think sometimes English. I sometimes think that I really I'm risking what I want to do. Like if I ever have like a passion that I can get into that would be also in a professional way, I feel like I'm risking that and making myself burn out from like hating my passion after that. And I don't want to think it that way. That's why I'm taking risks. Maybe I would just totally love it. But going back to my point, I felt that something was really missing. Something is really missing in terms of like how I'm learning my job, because I feel like I still have so much to do. I still so have much to learn, but this is not the thing that I want to do. I have always been a creative person, so I always use that. I use some other means to release that, like either Photoshop, content creation on TikTok, streaming, doing technical work stuff on Discord, like any sort of stuff that's connected to anything that's like creation. And that's why I decided maybe that will fulfill me when I audition for this job as a VTuber. Because somehow I can't do that independently, which is I'm currently doing right now. But at the same time, I feel like I need someone that could help me start that stepping stone of what I want to do. I might find out that way. And I know I'm risking a lot of my free time, because I said to myself, I won't risk using my free time for rest. I mean, I'm not using my free time for like work and other stuff. I really want to use it for rest. But at the same time, when I think about that audition, I'm willing to risk it all for it. Because I can't stay in the same thing and thinking it over and over and over. I don't want that. I'm so tired. I'm 29 next month. I can't afford to just stay put where I am. I want to do something that helps me upgrade myself to be more out there. I work as a nurse, it fulfills me, but also it's mentally draining. Yeah, I mean, I want to have something that completely drains you, but you know to yourself that you like what you're doing. You love what you're doing, and that's all there is. You might hate the stress, but it's all worth it in the end. Sure, you'll get burned out. Sure, you get stressed. Sure, you have headaches. You get sick from being like tired all the time. But that's what you get. I mean, that's the risk you wanted to take because you went into that type of job. And I'm not saying this is safe for everybody else. Because for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to become selfish because I want a job that's more fulfilling than what I'm doing. Although I know I'm in a high position. It's... After 25, it's all downhill anyway. 49x map Fuji. Yeah, I mean, after that quarter life crisis I had at 25, there was a lot of stuff that I had to think about. I already threw away the chance of me settling down at this age because I don't want to. I don't want to settle down. It feels so incomplete. And it feels like not the right time, even if I am already at that age that I can actually settle down. I'm ranting now, but this is what I kind of like to talk about, like real stuff. This chatting, like everybody can relate, but I'm not really trauma dumping anything else because it's like, this is my safe space. But yeah, I guess it's just like for everyone can have that. I mean, I truly believe that everybody can have that passion turn into profession that would also, even though it's tiring, it also be as fulfilling that you want it to be. And that's what I want to do. That's what I think it's the right thing to do. And it's just not an impulsive thing that I thought about. I've thought of this for the longest time, and I'm kind of excited. And if ever I get accepted, well, there will be a lot of changes here. I truly believe that there will be a lot of changes that's gonna come. I'm older than Rob now. Oh no, Jericho. 29 plus. Yeah, that's why I also want to have a new setup, is because of that. Of course, it's not required. It's just that I don't want to have anything to disrupt my streams. And I want to take it to the next level. A lot of my coworkers, a few of my coworkers know already that I stream. Oh, this is a good story to tell. I went last week to a luncheon, or like a lunch awarding ceremony luncheon for a friend of mine. I was a +1. I was invited as a guest, and my friend who got the award, we were having like small talks with the directors. Like, the directors are pretty cool. They're really like very approachable. They're also gamers. They also stream games. Like, they're not the typical like uptight directors that you think about in movies. It's not that. So we were having conversations about PS5s, of what games he usually plays, what things that we usually do, and watch anime, and they like anime, and that also, all that jazz. But then it started to become like, my friends started to mention about me streaming, and then she said, oh, my friend streams, she also has like, she's affiliated, she earns money and stuff, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh. I'm not really that open. I mean, I'm not really I'm not the type of person who just keeps everything to myself. Like, it's like I did not keep it as a secret anyway, as another persona, but I feel like I just don't like anything else to be involved, like my workplace to my streams, because I talk about my stuff here like right now. I only give the streaming account, my Twitch, to a few friends that also like understands what I'm trying to say. Popular streamer? No, I'm not. So it's yeah, they like, she mentioned that, and the director was like, oh, he was promoting my account, like, what are you streaming, what do you earn money, how much have you earned, and stuff like that. So I like had to explain all the Twitch stuff. And then another director came in, or like another manager came in, and I explained the same thing. And then our country manager, holy shit, he's also Filipino, but he holds like all the tasks for the contact center or the call center, but also holds some of the other stuff in the office that's involving with our team. Is that why you got more followers? No. I mean, I don't know if they ever followed right now, but they did say they were gonna follow me. And like this director, my other director, the process improvement director, was like, oh, please follow me mentioning my real name, and like, here's her Twitch account, and like, if you know, and like most of the people he's promoting to are more like boomers to me, so it's like I don't understand. I was like, what? No, you don't have to do that. I mean, no. So anyway, like, he also promoted it to our country manager, and he's like, okay, I'll study what Twitch is, because he doesn't he said he will study what Twitch is and make an account, and I'm like, okay, please don't. I'm a little embarrassed, but I don't mind. I feel like I really appreciate that so much, but at the same time it feels so weird. I hope they don't expose me, they don't dox me on this account. Expose real name but send Twitch name, no. I mean, I just hope if ever they do watch me, I do hope that they don't say my name on chat. That's the only thing I wish. And this is why I really don't like mentioning stuff like this on my real life stuff. I don't want to have that type of crossover, because that risk is so high. And you know, I mean, I appreciate the promotion. It was really kind of shameless, but it's annoying a bit annoying on my end, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, that's the fun thing. That's one of like the most, like, the highlight of 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm not excited if they ever follow, but I appreciate the support. But I guess I do hope they don't see anything wrong. I mean, I guess they're professional enough to separate the personal comments from my work life, but at the same time I feel like it's just really it's still the same thing. Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine, Jericho. I you know, it's fine. I trust you. That you know my real name, even if you still remember it, because you're not I think you're not the type of person that dox me. But you know, that's why I like that my Twitch streams are not as like high numbers, even though I feel like I do need to have that audience. It's I feel like everyone is just the people I know, and that's why, I mean, I don't need a lot of mods. That's why even if I do it myself, it's fine. I actually forgot how, but I know it's too long, so I picked Rikka. Yeah, it's a pretty long name. It's a pretty long name. I mean, for those people watching that knows my account, I mean, most of my friends, I mean, most of the people that are here are also my followers on it and my Instagram. My real name is there. That's why I probably don't want to share it too much, even though it's public, because I only let it follow I'm glad that IG has that option to let them be unfollowed or remove the follower if you don't know them, because I have that power. Because that makes it a safer place for me. I made it public because I follow a lot of stage actors and I want them to notice me. No, not that, just that reason. But I don't know. I mean, it's fine. If it's a little bit public. I have my settings perfect that nobody would just message me and send a random pic that I don't like to see. There are a lot of random people messaging me though. Like say, oh, I have another story. Oh my god, I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I mean, if you guys like these types of content of me and my life, it's fine, I guess. It's kind of fun to tell like these types of stories. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, going back, it's like Rikka's amazing story. Hey, I have a lot to tell, and some people really like these types of content, like telling stories of your other life outside of streaming. Yeah, I trust people enough that I can tell these stories, but if I ever become big, I would be careful in choosing my battles of what to say. But for now, I feel like, you guys are good. You guys are enough. So yeah, go ahead. I like juicy stories, Marit. Wow, sure. You type Marty's, by the way. Yeah, this other story, I think, I don't know. I'm not really bad-mouthing these people, but it's just very strange. I have been messaged by 3 guys, and I'm not bragging. They're old schoolmates of mine. 2 of them are my classmates in high school, and 1 of them is a higher batch than me. 2 of them messaged me on Messenger on Facebook, and 1 has messaged me on IG, followed me, and then messaged me on IG. So the first 2 that messaged me on Facebook were, I talked to the first guy. I talked to them. I talked to him long ago in 2012, and I didn't see how weird it was because I was just being very. I thought it was just like they were being friendly and asking for help for something, and then like everything clicked when he messaged me again when I was rereading our old chats. Like shit. I didn't think he was doing this to lead, like, to try to get me, you know. So he messaged me, did a little bit of small talk, like, hey, where are you working? Are you still living in the same city? And you know those shit, those starting conversations to like trying to lead into something, you know. So he was doing the small talk, and then suddenly he asked me, hey, are you free to meet with me? And I'm like, huh? Why? I was like, I actually said why, and I replied, bakit? I really replied, bakit? No, he's not into insurance. I promise you, he's in IT as well. He said that he's working as a developer. So no, it wasn't insurance. I tell you this. I shit you not. And then like I asked, bakit? And he said, wala lang. Nothing. I would just like to meet you. And I'm like, what? In my brain, of course. Like, we haven't messaged each other since 2012. Like, and I'm like, why? What? Automod, you're being weird. Wala naman pala eh. Ano yun eh? Ito yung mga usapan na masarap ikwento sa inuman eh. But, anyway. So, I was really confused to Clueless. But it's Sun Life Insular. No, again, I don't know. I have no idea. Spring, hello. You just got here in time. Yeah. So like, oh, hey Spring, how are ya? Oh yeah, so like he just wanted to see me and he said, it's nothing. I just want to see you. And I'm like, no, what? Wait, I can't read the message again. I forgot the next message that I sent to him. But I have to be careful not to press anything. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, who messaged me? Round New Life or Pro Life. Hey, don't do that. My insurance is there. One of the insurance is there. So it's like, it's nice. But yeah, there's a lot of people like that who just message you and selling a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, so like we had a small talk of what was our work, what was my course. And like I told them that I'm already a project manager and like he's involved in IT and other stuff. And then he asked, I will translate. Pwede ba kitang yayain lumabas minsan? And that translates to, can I ask you out sometimes? And I'm like, why? Bakit? I don't really have much time because I'm going back to work, because that was the last week I was like in the permanent work from home setup. And then he said, wala lang, to know you more. Oh lol, know you more. Like, he said that he wants to meet me. It's nothing because he just wants to get to know me. And then I said, sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. Like in Tagalog, I said, sorry, di kasi ako pwede. Sensya na. And in English, of course, I'm translating. Like I said my apologies and sorry if I can't meet you. I didn't say any reason. I just said no. And then he said, okay. Sige, okay. It's okay if you're not allowed. And I said again, I'm sorry. And then he said, no worries. And that was the last message. I didn't reply back. Hell yeah, I said that line before. Sad it's not. Do you want to know more about our Lord and Savior? Spring! Minus points na lang. It's spring. Kaka-Holy Week lang. Friend zone. I mean, he didn't really ask me anything. Like, I just said no because I don't want to. And it's not that I'm picky. It's just I'm not really interested in things like this. And I'm not good at handling things like this. And hello, we haven't spoken to each other in 2012. Why would you blatantly just out of nowhere do small talk and then ask me out? I don't understand. Are you trying to shoot your shot? I mean, I appreciate shooting your shot, but I do hope you appreciate me saying no. Please normalize people to say no. It's not wrong. And then I do appreciate him asking me out, like, if I can, because it's like, consent is really important. So yeah, that was just the first guy. I thought I was selling whitening supplements, sending you pics of cash and checks. Nah, I have a fair share of those, but these three? Oh god, no. Have you ever heard shoot your shot? Yeah, I know, I've heard of shooting your shot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so close with God. When I was in high school, I almost considered to go to seminary. Then look at me now. Hey, mind you, I was also a teacher at my church before. Like a kids church teacher. Oh, you mean the song? No, I haven't heard of the song. I can play that later. Wait, I can play that now. Let me just search for it. Is it a- wait, is it not TOS? I think they got that line from me. I want to get to know you more. It's fine to play. Okay. Let's see. Shoot your shot. Song. Who sung it? I want to make sure I'm playing the right song. Is it from IDK? I can play it even not showing the video. Oh, Divines. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Wait, Divine, shoot your shot, top pop. Are you sure this is safe to play? I feel scared. Is this an old song? I mean, hold on. Why does this sound familiar to me? Oh god. No, it's a bit laggy, sorry guys. It looks like Ursula. What? Oh my god. Everybody send in your cat jams. I hope this is not DMCA though. I mean, it's pretty old. I don't think so. I don't mind it being muted. It's fine. Oh god, what just happened? Sorry. Laggy. Oh my god, that guy is having fun. Oh my goodness. That's a nice song. Not gonna lie, it was a bop. It was nice. That was really nice. That was fantastic. That was amazing. It wasn't I expected, but it was nice. It was nice to see. I'm still lagging. Holy crap! Hold up. Hello, am I moving? I'm not moving. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of hard when you have a model and it's lagging a little bit. Okay, I'm moving now. So yeah, that was nice. That was a nice song. And I see that this guy is a drag queen, obviously, by the stage name Divine. That's so nice. That's so cool. Thanks for the recommendation, Sang. but for that, I mean, it says in the song, just do it, just shoot your shot. It's not bad at all, not gonna lie. And it's just weird to me where like you're trying to shoot your shot, but the circumstances are really different. I haven't talked to him in like, what, how many years? 12, 34, 26, 8, 9, 8 years. Almost 8 years. That first guy only. So I will tell the story for the next one. So the second guy, I think he messaged me on the same week. And I think that was like those people that messaged me. I posted a story. If you guys follow me on Instagram, most of you would probably be. I posted a photo of me and my friend that we were at the luncheon. And I think Spring, you saw this. I think I saw you seen my story. I was wearing like a blouse with like a one-sided off-shoulder blouse with slacks, and I was with a friend who's the awardee. She's the awardee. I really like that photo because that camera was taken by a friend of ours, or my office mate, who has an iPhone Pro 11 Pro. So that was a really good quality photo. And that's how I posted it, and then tagged like who posted that photo. I mean, like you like shot that photo. And then after that, like there's this other guy, the second guy messaged me. He actually, I never talked to him after we graduated in high school. That was a whole decade, dude. That's a freaking whole decade, dude. I shit you not. I don't understand. I really don't. I'm trying to find a conversation. Like, I swear I don't understand. He actually, when actually he messages me. He messaged me in 2017 and greeted me a happy birthday. But that was just it. We never had a conversation after that. Like, he just messaged me, happy birthday. I thanked him, and he said no problem. That's it. And now he messaged me like April 8th. That was after the luncheon. And then he asked me how I was. And of course, like the usual small talk. How are you too? Like, it's okay, long time. Of course it's long time. We never talked since we graduated. We had like 4 years of high school. We were friends, but we never talked. Sometimes we weren't in the same section. And then like after graduating, we had, which obviously we're in different schools, and I think he's an engineer. So he has 5 years. I had trimestral, so I graduated first. To be honest, I just read the stories because I'm OC with the ring above the IG stories. When was that? I might remember it. That was on April 7th. Oh, no. 8. Just 7 or 8. The first week of April. This guy, no proper long conversations and just message. Yes, this guy. This guy. Obviously. I don't even remember if he had a different account, but we barely talked in high school. He was a nice guy. He's actually really attractive and really nice. But I'm not that type of person to just, just talk because he looks good. No. I mean, I guess that would be the dating scene right now, but I don't know. I feel like friendships really matter, and I like having like that feeling of like the slowly developing friendship into a relationship. I'm that hopeless romantic. I'm a shonen. I'm a shoujo anime. I like shoujo anime, so that's kind of thing I like. And then I answered him, yeah, it's been a long time. Busy with life. Why did you message me? I said that. If you want a direct translation in Tagalog, I said, oo nga busy lang with life lang. Napa-DM ka, smiley face. I really answered that. I really straightforward asked him, why did you DM me? Like, why? Really? Why would you DM me? I was a very average girl. I wasn't really... I didn't even know how to fix myself back in the day in high school. I had really rough hair. I really have no makeup on. I never used any lip tint or powder. I just recently, like, I think in 4th year high school, but I never used a lot. That's much about it. Everything. Guys who got locked up for so long during the pandemic wants to go out on a date. Yeah, I know. And then this is why I knew that it was about that story. It's because he said, haha, nothing. I just saw your story on IG. Hahaha. Or in Tagalog, wala lang. Nakita ko lang story mo. Hahaha, smiley face. And then he asked where I am. And then I didn't get what he wanted to ask, if it was for work or where I am right now at home. He said now. And then I said, I'm just at home. There's nothing else I should do in a time like this, you know, pandemic, and I don't want to go out a lot. And I think that's what we're gonna work day. Like, okay. And then he answered like, haha, yun lang. Yung ganon. Yun lang. Yun lang. Ask the guy if he's thirsty. I mean, I would have asked him if he was. If I knew I had to ask that question. And I said, why? He said, nothing. I want to go out because I don't have anything else to do. And then in Tagalog, wala lang, gustong gumala, walang magawa eh. And then I said, it's really late, and I think that was at least 9 p.m. or 10 that he said that. And I said, really late in the night you want to go out? He said, of course. And I said, I've been brought up in a household that doesn't want me to go home really late in the evening. So I said, I don't really, it's not my attitude. Di rin ako papayagan. I'm not allowed. And he said, here's the clinch. Here's the clinch. He said, haha, ay, kaya pala, tara swimming sa umaga. Like, dude. I actually laughed when he said that. Swing for your translation is he said, okay, let's go swim in the morning. And I'm like, swimming in the morning? Like, what? That was out of nowhere. Yeah, it is a bit sussy to message me out of the blue like that. Because, again, it was like after posting that stories in IG. And I felt so weirded out because after posting that, people started messaging me. Now you notice me. I was like there all over, like in high school. I mean, you could have just noticed me right then and there, but you did not. The second guy is more sus than the first one. Yeah. Yeah. So like I asked, really? Swimming? And he said yes. And I said, I don't think swimming is the ideal gala or the ideal what's gala in English? Like to go out. But okay. Like I said that in a sarcastic way, but I think he didn't get the message. The glow up Rikka. Copium. Hangout. Yeah. It's not the ideal hangout, but sure. That's what I wanted to say. And I think he didn't get the gist of that slang. And he said, but are you allowed to? He asked. And I said, I'm not just not, I mean, it's not easy. And then he said, oh, just like swimming in the morning and then come back later. And I'm like, I need weeks to have a permission. So if you guys want to know, if you want me to come with you on an overnight stay or like just any outing that involves like days with you guys, I need at least 3 to 5 business days for me to at least convince the people here to get me out of this house. I can't go on a whim. It's a pretty, I mean, Asian household. Asian households, you know that. Noted. Yeah, I need those business days because it's not easy. I'm an only child who's a girl as well, and the oldest of all cousins. So that's not easy for me. It's not, age doesn't matter as long as you're in your house with your parents or any one of you that has your guardians. I can't. It's hard, but it's pretty much it's much better now than before. I know I'm turning 29, so it's, oh my god, I'm near Rob's age. Wink wink. We're gonna be the same age. Wink wink. Anyway, so he's like, but is it okay with you that you want to go out? Like, are you really asking me out? Or niyayaya mo talaga ako? So he said, yeah, it's been a while since I got out. Or like, oo, tagal na din eh. And then I said, nah, I can't go out right now. So, and he already said like, tomorrow? What? Tomorrow? Like, I never said that. And I said, no, I mean for now, I can't. And he said, oh, that's too bad. Or sayang. I never replied back. Sorry, dude. I just seen him. I feel like if I didn't stop talking now, it would have led to something else. So I just seen. And actually, I really did forget to reply. Only girl, only child, now I know why. Yep. Yes. Now you know why. I just asked my parents 1 or 3 days before and they'll be like, just make sure you don't make a child. Yeah. That's, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is for all. But that's a little bit of like the benefit of guys that goes out. Like in Asia, if you're a girl and you're the eldest, or even if you're just a girl in the family, you're not just allowed to get out of the house. You tend to do, like, you have to stay at home. But when it's guys or the kids who are, like, the kids that are boys, they're like, oh yeah, just let him out. Just let him explore. Just as long as you don't make a child. And I'm like, double standards. Yeah. Nah, I'm not really happy with that. But, I mean, at least right now, it's kind of changing. In this era. That was like back in the day. If I call my mother to say I'm going on a date, she'd say just make sure you make a child. That's the opposite of like Europe. Like if you're old enough and you don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend or that matter, and then you have no children, and especially if you're the only child, that only is gonna bring like the name of the family. And I'm like, is that they're gonna be like, why don't you have a girlfriend yet? Why don't you have a child? Like, I mean, why the pressure? No pressure, mom. No pressure, dad. No pressure, dad. No pressure at all. It's so different in the Western and the Europe area. Unless that like you're in the age of early 20s and late 20s and early 20s, they're gonna say don't make a child. But then if you're gonna be past 30 and already at your 40s and still doesn't have a child or a family, they're gonna say, oh, when you're gonna give me a grandchild. Yeah, that's right, Jericho. But my sister don't even need to ask permission because attitude. And I like, you know, I'm just saying this from my experience and a case-to-case basis. It's different. But for me, it's that it's the former. I just can't go out a lot. I have older siblings that have children, so I have no pressure to start a family. I'm also pretty certain I'm not gonna get children. I don't want them. Yeah, go ahead. There's no judging if you don't want to have a family or a child. As long as, like, you know, I guess it's your opinion. And if you just don't want to, it's fine. Until you're ready, if it changes your mind. If I meet someone that wants children, I might change my mind though. And that depends on your compromise. If you both don't want children, then it's fine. If you both want children, then compromise. Like, or one of you don't want children and then one of you just want children, then just compromise. It's fine. Just like, I don't think pressure is gonna change anything. It's just gonna bring bad blood to the family. Especially, it's gonna leave a mark with you and your partner. Excuse me. Because if the other person doesn't have an effort to have like that type of responsibility, that's not fun at all. I'm a bit younger than Mika. Fresh me. Mika's inching on Rob's age. Yeah, because I'm already turning 29. Wink, wink. So yeah, going back to the story, yeah, so that guy, he actually surprised me. Like, when I saw his message ping on my phone, I was like, why? Don't you have a girlfriend? And then I saw that he was single, but oh, okay. But then, again, I'm really not interested. Maybe there was an inkling chance, maybe, if I do feel like I want to date, but it just feels wrong starting on that foot. Like, it started off on the wrong foot. It was not on the right foot. I think it got stepped on. I will go out with the first guy. Second guy, very, very sus. Yeah. Should ask him to send his grades from school and tax returns for the latest 3 to 4 years. Dude, it's not even just 3 to 4 years. Like, the last message, like I said, it's 2017. He greeted me on my birthday. And that was just it. We never talk or have any long conversations since 2010. He's my friend on Facebook, but we barely talk. He likes my photos and stuff and never commented, just liked. And then after that, done. I mean, it's the same for the first guy though, but we had a conversation years ago in 2012, 2 years later after graduation. And then like, now it's like, it's different for the other guy. I'm sorry for those men that message me. I do not mean any harm. It's just a fun story to tell. I mean, I know they're not gonna watch this, but I'm just saying that I'm not bad-mouthing them. I'm not bad-mouthing them. It's just a fun story to tell. It's really, really comedic to me. And again, I appreciate you guys trying to shoot your shot. But oh, this last one is way sussier. The last guy that messaged me on Instagram. You guys are gonna have so many comments on this one. Good thing I didn't even DM you once. Hey, I mean, you DM me on Discord, but we have reasons why we are talking on Discord. And I talked to you on chat. So it's technically not that different. And I don't think you have any intention at all. So yeah, you're a friend, so I like that better. Ganda ni ate. Wish kay get the DMs. Well, without malice, of course. Yeah, without malice. It's I will think with malice if you were the second guy. I mean, I didn't want to be this way. And I think it's also the only key thing. The learning here is that you know, it's like, it's not just that I'm bragging. I'm not bragging that I'm pretty. I'm not bragging that I'm attractive or whatever you want to tell me. But it's just something that girls go through every day. Even like the other day when I went downstairs, when I went downstairs from my condo unit, I was going to get a drink from my friend. That she bought me a drink from Starbucks. And then there's this guy, I don't know if he's a staff or not, but I feel like not, that got from the other tower. And I was going back to my unit, or like going back to the elevator to go to my unit, and then he said, "Good morning." And I'm like, are you a staff here? I mean, it's very weird. I'm not mad, but it's just so unnecessary for me, at least. And it's a little education for some guys, or even just women as well. It's not just gonna be me for the guys, but same thing for the guys who experience this from other guys or from other women that gets called on, catcalled. But this case is just like a funny story because, of course, they've been like schoolmates that I haven't talked to in a while, and it's just funny how fate does it, or like the universe does it, like, oh, you're messaging me because I posted a story, like, dude. So yeah, I'm just saying, don't get this. I mean, I hope nobody would take this out of context, and that's the only thing that I'm giving a big discretion on. It's because I mean, this is all fun, but some won't be as comfortable as I am. Because some people will just receive it from strangers. And that's way worse. So, yeah, I mean, going back to the fun and light stuff for the last guy. So the last guy on IG, this guy, I saw him a lot in school. He's a batch higher than I was. When I was in third year, he was already graduating. And then I know he hangs out with some of the quote-unquote clique in my class. Like those, like the popular kids that ain't me. I was an average student, and they were like the one group that they have makeup on, like they have their own group, you know, those type of social clique in like those in school. Wait, there's a third guy out there. Yeah, there was a third guy. Like he messaged like 2 days later, and I feel so annoyed. I don't know why. It was all in the same week. After the Holy Week. I think that was Easter. And then like, yeah, he was like hanging out like with the rest of that group that I don't want to even talk to either. So it was like I just called the famous groups at that time, or the Jeju group. I don't know, they seem to be well, they have like, what I can say, may kaya, yung medyo mayaman pero humble pa din. But I can see the humble part in them. But I'm not bad mouthing them. It's just, it's what I saw at the time. But I know they're really successful people in the end, and they're very work smart. So it's just I didn't like the way they treat the average students and talked about the average students. So I will give them my respect. And this is not about them. This is about the third guy. I mean, they just hang out with the guy. And one of the girls in that group was her one of the girls in the group was the guy's girlfriend, and that's why they hang out a lot. So after that, so he said hi, and of course, again, I'm so tired of this. I got really tired of this. That they all start with the same thing, like the same line of like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." I'm just getting tired of that shit. I mean, it's fine to say hello, but it's just like, you never talk to me. This one, I never talked. Even in school, I never interacted with this guy. And I know that when I was in younger age, like early 20s, I added this guy on Facebook because I had the attitude of adding any mutual in my friends list that were in the same school as I did. But then I realized that too late. So he's my friend and we don't talk. He's just a friend on Facebook. It's not acquaintance on Facebook. And then I said hello, and sorry, just saw the message because it was on a message request. And then I was really curious on his intention. That's why I replied back. It's because like I thought he was just like having good intentions. I'm that nice. Okay, next time I'll DM Rikka in a different way. Ano ulam mo? Forgot for translation. He'll DM me asking what's my meal. Can you suggest what's the best intro for chatting so we could clip and ship it to Gilo? I'm not even gonna say anything about Gilo. And then I said, yeah, I asked, I think I just doxed my school, but you won't know the full name anyway. So I asked, like, are you from the same school? Because I recognize you because you were a higher batch than I was. And he said, yes, before, why? And then, yeah, that's what I said. I recognize you a higher batch than I do. And then, yeah, so how are you? And then I asked, I'm okay, like the usual. I'm okay, I'm fine. And then he asked, and I asked him back, and he said, I'm good. What have you been up to? Or in Tagalog, for it to be sounding more sus, ano pinagkakabalahan mo sa buhay ngayon? Like, wow, Tagalog, pre. Ang lalim ah. Ano pinagkakabalahan mo sa buhay right now? It's konyo, actually. That's what he replied. And then I said, just working, nothing really exciting. Or asked, what's the favorite number on electric fan? Dude. And then he asked, and I never asked anything. He messaged back and he said, I see. Oh, why? Oh, why? Why? Oh, why? Well, why? Oh, why? How's your love life? And I was like thinking, why are you asking me this? I barely know you. I know you because you were a higher batch than I do. But we never had a conversation as well. Like, what the fuck are these people trying to ask me things that are very personal? And this was more straight to the point. And I was thinking, okay, I'll play along, but after that, I'll just ditch you. I don't know, maybe I was also bored at that time. I wasn't really doing anything much during work. And then I said, na lang, or nothing, routine. Because of life, because of the pandemic. Love life, sakto lang, or just right. I didn't want to admit that I was single, but then I can't lie. I'm a bad liar. And then he asked, anong sakto lang? Or what, why, how just right? Like, that's kind of translation. And I said, just right, just chill. And then he said, I see, so do you have a boyfriend? And that's the clincher. And I said, no one, and laughed really long on the chat. Like, ahahahaha. May nagpapakilig pero hindi ikaw. Uy, dude, yun yung sinabi ko. It's like, and then he asked, why? Why don't you have a boyfriend? Sa ganda mo na yan, wala? Or for someone with your beauty, you don't have a boyfriend? And I'm like, what? I'm so sick of that line. Like, I'm really sick of that line. Like, why? Why would you say this? It's very obvious. That's the only annoying thing that people... I don't know if it's just the Filipinos, or even if just the local, or even if in other countries. Why make it so obvious? It just turns me off, man. Sa ganda mong yan, walang boyfriend. Shoot ang gala. Dude, that really grinded my gears. Guys, drink some water. Drink some water. Let's cheers to this. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of that line. You can hear it in my voice. I'm just so tired of that freaking line. Like, just, can you even think of a new one? Who the heck says that 2022 na? Come on. Exactly. Exactly. I was like, oh my god, are we back in 2012? And then I said, wala pa kasi, di pa niya alam. Nasa Japan sarado borders. Pag nalaman niya, break na kami. I used the same line that was also used in that kind of era line. And in translation, I said, I don't have a boyfriend because he doesn't know. He's in Japan and the borders are closed, because if he knew, he would break up. That's like Genji moves way back then. Yes, exactly. And then like he just laughed and replied, so where are you working now? Like, he just shifted the topic right then and there. He was just the one, mind you, he was just the one asking the questions and I'm not just answering. And then I just wasn't interested in asking any questions about him, because when he said that line, I was just fed up. And I told him what I was doing and the project manager in BGC, and he said, BGC, I'm also in BGC, but I work in the night shift. Share ko lang. I'm just sharing. I'm like, okay, nice, good to know. I'm like, in my brain, good to know. Wait, actually I said, nice to know. I'm just way too blunt this time. I wasn't like back then. It was awkward and just saying nice things. I'm just like, yeah, you're way too sussy. And then I said, I just trying to play along with this. He said about the night shift, about saying, oh yeah, it's the night shift. I don't like that anymore. I used to be in the night shift. And then he also asked if I'm still staying in the same city and I said that since I graduated, never left. And then he also asked, who was I with? Of course, I was with my family. And then he asked, he said, I see. How are they? I'm so done with you. He's trying way so hard. He's just really trying too hard. Yeah, it's obviously that you're giving a hint to him that you're not interested, but he still persists. Yes, exactly. That was just exactly the scenario that I was doing here. I wasn't asking. I'm not curious about you. I don't want to ask questions. Just get the hint. Take the hint. Just take the hint. That song in TikTok and the popular song, take the hint. That's exactly what's my scenario. A for effort. And then I said, haha, they're okay. Okay naman din sila. And then he said, nice. Hope na makapag-meet time minsan. Or hope that we can have meet soon. And then I said, haha, I'm really busy, so I can't say. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff on my DMs. I can tell you a lot of stories. Yeah, I'm reading the messages because I'm really bad at remembering a lot of stuff because it's gonna be a mess. And it's so good content that I will read the actual message. And just say some commentary in between. That's how I just do things. And even with my friends, I even do that. And then yeah, I said, I'm really busy so I can't say. And then he said, that's willing to wait naman. Yeah. Okay. And then I replied, okay, smiley face. And he just replied with a thumbs up. Like, you know, like the reaction on Facebook that you can tap? You can do that on IG. And he just tapped the reaction of an thumbs up icon. Well, yeah. I have a good content segment on your stream. What's on Rikka's DMs? Oh, I will tell you everything. But of course, this is all anonymous. And of course, if I have to, I will just like make up names. Willing to wait till the end. Copium, sure. Sir, Chicken Joy po for 7 minutes. Me, willing to wait po. Can we include Gilo's DM? I'd rather not. I don't wanna... There's some limit. There's some boundaries that I will set. I won't say it on stream. I mean, I would say for people that we don't know, or you don't know, but I won't say for people what we are mutual with. Because I don't want to have that bad blood with either of anyone. Let's just say... Yeah, sure, Spring. Yeah, sure. I should have included Pause Champ here. Yeah, I would add that later on. So, that's the 3 guys. Those are the 3 guys that messaged me out of nowhere in a span of a week. That was a very exciting Holy Week. And like pre-Holy Week. Like, they messaged me out of nowhere. And that's the content for today, everybody. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna start lurking in chat, send DMs to Rikka instead for content. How about the other weeks? I mean, I have weird messages. I mean, that is good content. Like, people who send me weird DMs. Even an IG. My IG is a bit public, so a lot of message requests comes in. So some of them are just like sponsors. Like, as a content creator, they send you messages and promote their product. They'll send it for you for free, and then you send, like, you give them promotion, or like, you know, just what Rob does, have that shark, right? What? Surfshark VPN promotion stuff. Yeah, that's what type that I've been receiving for the past few weeks, which I delete because I don't know the brand. I don't trust just anyone messaging me. Like, I saw there were good reviews and there's some some photos, but they're not local. Most of them are Western, so I'm a bit scared to just use their name, and in the end you won't know that they might just be like someone else that has like a criminal record or anything. I don't want that. So if I ever want to have someone to be affiliated with me or like promote their product, I'd rather have something local or anything that's a bit known. I mean, I guess that's the purpose of like having like a different brand that's like those small accounts that ask people, random people, to just promote them because they want to really spread the word. But you know, no, I am being careful. That's why I created a second account recently, so my personal life can be separated. Well, my IG is a bit public even before. I had it hidden, but I had it public because I wanted someone to notice me. like an actor. I want to notice someone and notice, like, I want to see like how the public stuff works. That was back then because I was really into stage actors, even like really in that rabbit hole. But now I'm kind of calm about it at the moment. I don't know. I'm fine with it. Like, I have my photos, like, I have them privated for a reason. Some of them, I don't mind. I also promote cosplaying in that account. But I have been thinking about creating a second one. Just for, like, to make it private on my main account. And then I will use the second one as one of my promotions and shit, and Twitch shit. And I mean, I could edit some videos if I have to from my streams, if I even have content. and if I even stream a lot. But I do have to practice that, because again, going back to the audition that I did, I might be doing that a lot. If I even get accepted. Still waiting. But then again, that would be a big shift. Big shift in what I'm doing. Because I'll be having a lot of support from them, from the company. I'm not saying where I did this audition, but there's a lot of auditions in the VTubing world at the moment. So, I mean, I think most of you would know by now. But don't dox, because of course, if I ever get accepted, goodbye to this account. You won't be seeing me. I will be in a different platform now. Don't be sad, me. I'm kind of sad if I ever leave this, because it's like a safe haven for me. This is why I called my stream Rikka's Haven, because it's technically a safe space. So, I mean, it would be a new shift to my stream career, but you know, there are a lot of differences that's gonna be happening. There are a lot of changes that's gonna be happening. Different platform, more DMs. Yes! More DMs. Rikka doing IRL. I mean, I wish I could do IRL if it weren't really dangerous in this country. This fucking country. I mean, the crime rate and pickpocketing and stealing and whatever. I'm more comfortable in doing IRL in other countries instead. I want to do an IRL stream when I go to Japan. I really want to. I hope they open their borders soon, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime. Korea already opened their borders for everyone except the Philippines. So... no point. No point at all. I'm gonna travel to Vietnam instead, which is good. I want to go to Singapore as well, but I need to have a lot of cash. So I need to get a lot of things set up. Like my PC, my debt, and other stuff. So if you have and want to help me even just a little, subscribe to my channel. You can just click the button below on my account. And it will help me pay the bills, and it actually supports me, and I will try to be more active as I need to. Yeah, SG and HK already open, I think. Yep. Jetson Nano is cheap if found a real seller. Jetson Nano. I'll take note of that, Spring. Thank you. I do hope that I actually finish all and clean everything, since I've been I splurged myself a lot for the stage actors, which doesn't help my wallet, but anyway. But I found one pog. Ooh. Oh my god, it's almost 2 AM. I've been talking for a while. I said I wanted to watch videos, but my computer is dropping frames really bad. You saw the video a while ago, it was really laggy. So it goes full circle. If I don't have any money, I can get a setup. If I can't get a setup, my computer, my stream will be probably laggy when I open multitasking. And if I don't have that streaming setup ready and have that laggy setting, I won't have any money. And that all goes full circle. Then maybe more DMs. Oh my god, Spring, no. I don't want to. It's so weird. Like, I mean, I'm glad it's just people that I knew from high school, but it just still feels so weird. What more if I receive one from a stranger? I mean, I did have that before. Hence to why I have my message request on that. In Twitter. Just set to friends. Speaking of that, what happened to Twitter? How about from college? Oh, there was one guy. And that was months ago. I think that was last year. We had a conversation, and he's way better. He's way better, like a good friend too. When like an amount of like this just a trimester in school, but then it was like he's a friend of my ex, and that ex is an abusive ex, and it was very, very awkward because he kept asking me about him, and I don't like it. It was very uncomfortable, and I wasn't replying. As I did the same thing that I did to the last guy I mentioned, that I wasn't interested in answering his questions. And then, like, he said he was just joking, and I don't like the jokes. I don't like it if he was joking. He thought that I was still with him, and that was like 9 years ago. Even talking about it makes me really uncomfortable. But I'm fine. He's okay, but it's just weird that he asked me about my ex when he can just message him instead. And I feel like my friend and I talked about this, and she said that the guy might be the ex. Well, I know he's not my ex, but the guy is messaging me to ask me how I am because I blocked him on my Facebook account, or anywhere that involves him, I blocked him. And well, let's just say I just don't like him. I mean, I forgive him already as a person, and I'm pretty sure he changed, but I will never forget. The trauma. I'm laughing about it now, but it's one of the darkest days of my life. Sorry to bring this down, but that was like the college message that I last have to answer your question, Spring. Yeah, I just don't like that he did that. It's more verbal and emotional. Sorry, for everyone who has the trigger of this, please leave the stream. I don't, again, like I said, I don't want to trauma dump this stream, but I'm just gonna say, if you're into that, if you are in a relationship like that, please leave. Ask for help. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. And I was 18. I was, I think, 17 when we were in the relationship. And then I left him when I was 18 or almost turning 19. Oh, no. Yeah, I was already 18. I was young. Way young and naive that I didn't see the signs. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to bring this down the mood because of what I said. But yeah, I'll let you know that you are loved, you're valid, your feelings are being played by a person who doesn't really appreciate you. So leave that guy or girl or whatever. They don't deserve the love that you can give them. That's all. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. so that's why it's a bit emotional. I don't trust anything I say. When I say anything negative, I don't trust anything I say after 9 p.m. One tip. I am loved. Yes, you are loved, Jericho. You are all loved. And whatever feelings you have, if you're feeling unappreciated or anything, then I'll let you know that I am here to appreciate you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people appreciate you too. People hug. Oh, people huggy. Everybody group hug. I've been streaming for a while now. Come here, let me hug all of you guys. Yeah, got you back. Yeah, I'm having way too much fun, but my throat is starting to get hurt a little bit. But I'm having fun. So, I'm looking at my phone. I got distracted. ADHD. Okay. I don't know. I will end the stream at 2 a.m. Unless it would be my internet will turn off by itself again. Hope not. I just want to say my thanks. No, that's not ADHD. What is it then? Me and DMs. But Rikka, what detergent do you use? Bakit? I mean, my detergent here at home is Downy. Or is it Downy? I don't know. I forgot. I wonder what else. What else should I say? I kinda got lost. Anong watts ginagamit yun na bombilya? Depende. I actually don't know. I don't really know how many watts my light bulb is. But I do know there's a lot of watts in my head right now. Nani? Nani? Ah, that was so corny. I should sleep. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end soon. So, thank you, Jericho, for coming. I appreciate you so much for coming here all the time on my stream. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep. Yeah, have a good sleep. Yeah, I slept last night at 3 a.m. So I think it's gonna happen again tonight. I just feel like I waste a lot of time sleeping. That's just my thought. It's the reverse procrastination thing. Like, I really want to make use of my rest time. So I'm just doing everything at once. And like, not sleep well. It is really bad. It's not a good mindset, but at the same time, I feel like it's worth it. I do want to rest. It's just time just goes by real quick because of the pandemic, and I feel I just don't want to go to work the next day, especially now that I'm going back to work at the office itself in case of the fear of missing out. Yeah, the fear of missing out, because a lot of my friends stay up way late, and they are like the ones who chats to have like conversations at 1 a.m. Like, I don't want to miss that out. I just don't want to miss that out. It is a really bad like habit, but I try to even sleep, even just for like, even in a few times a week, sleep early, because I have really bad eye bags and I hate it, and I cover them up with a good concealer though. But you know, it's just like, if I did sleep early even before, I would have not have these bad bags under my eyes. I mean, if I should tell you, that's why I don't like to see myself on camera anymore. It's because of that. If I don't have my makeup on, I feel really insecure. I'm insecure of my nose and my eye bags. I slept 3 a.m. and woke up at 7. Traveled to Manila using a motorcycle. Go back to our home like 9 p.m. Dude! Aren't you scared? Are you not scared that you're traveling under way too less sleep? With a motorcycle? Like, you're riding a motorcycle? Like, isn't that scary? Like, I don't want to drive if I'm really sleep deprived. I won't. I swear to God, I won't. I can't. So I might have bigger eye bags too. That's fine. Aw. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one then. I have a lot of friends who does that too. And I have a friend who's really stressed out because of her new job. So she's just making use of her free time before she comes back. Wait, who's that? Why are you guys still awake? Wow, my group chat just pinged and I'm like, wow, why are you still awake at this hour? Driving while sleep deprived is really bad. Yeah, I mean, 7, you slept at 3 and woke up at 7. Isn't that like really bad? If I slept at that hour, I would just take a train back home. Maybe I just get used to it. Plus, I drank coffee earlier for the first time after 5 months. Oh, I drink coffee every day, so I'm always like that coffee rush. I don't think even instant coffee would wake me up anymore. I need the really strong stuff. That sounds like I'm having drugs. But no, I just really need strong caffeine. And I guess, like, it would have like, I would like, my ideal date is a coffee date. I would be happy with that. I'm just sharing this out because I remembered like the second guy who asked me out to go on swimming as a swimming date, and I'm like, really? You're not that sus. Really? Sarcastically, you're not that sus. You're just very, very sus. Yeah, I appreciate more of a coffee date than a swimming date. Train is the ongoing construction here. The PNR line, so yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that can't be helped though. Okay. I might end the stream now. I think I need to sleep. I feel tired now. I feel tired. My eyes are really watery. Alright, let's find someone that we can raid. I'm just gonna take a look on my phone. So if you see me, like I'm sleeping on my with my model, I just looking on my phone. Oh, Bottlehead is live. Oh, they're doing Degen. Yeah, let's raid Bottlehead. Yeah, let's raid Bottlehead. I know this doesn't amount to the stream, the viewers that they have, but I do want to give them, and I want to go and visit and say hi. All right. Oh, and by the way, Kipo, are you here? Before I leave, I'm gonna give you a little ping, cause I want to say something. I hope you're not too drunk. You're here? Yay! Hi! Happy birthday! It's exactly 2 a.m. Happy birthday, people! No, you're not. Yeah, everybody say their Fio's birthday, man. Clap for people, because it's his birthday. No, you have 30. Oh. Well, it's 2 a.m. where I am, so I'm just gonna greet you in advance. I'm just gonna take a rest. And I'm gonna find, yeah, I'm gonna raid Bottlehead. So, if you guys, yeah, people, thank you again for everything. I wish I could give you a gift, but looking at my circumstances, I can't at the moment, so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna read Bottlehead, and if you're subscribed to me, you can use subrate, !subrate. You can use the We Are Comfy Raiders with my emote, Rikka Sip, and then use the !raid if you don't have any subs, so We Are Comfy Raiders with a normal emoji. There. And no, you pay your CC bills. Thank you. I that is noted. All right. Let's just get ready to raid Bottlehead. There we go. So, thank you guys. I'm setting this up. Invalid username. What is this actual? What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, I should have not typed. There. Okay, so we're rating Bottlehead. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope I get back to streaming again regularly on the weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one. And hopefully you've had fun with our little coffee chat. Bye bye, everybody. Good night. Good night.